Okay, so yesterday's class, we did box and whisker plot on the board, and then I showed the Texas Instrument kids the TI-84 kids how to do it in their calculators, and I kind of talked about with the T-Inspire, but I didn't get a video. So let's just do it here's a quick little video on how to do that box and whisker plot. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to enter the data. So we can either do, when your screen first comes up here, this is the list and spreadsheet, like an Excel spreadsheet, or if we escape, you can do Control Doc, and that'll bring this up. And so we have the list and spreadsheets. We're going to go up to the top and we'll call it score, and then we're going to enter the data. If you recall from yesterday's lesson, the data, remember, it was 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's in the video, it's in your notes. Let's put that in there. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hit enter. And then the next thing we want to do is we want to get this data in visual form. So we're going to add another screen. We're going to go back to Control, Doc, and we're going to add Data and Statistics. And then here our data shows up. And so the question is, how do we do all the points? There's 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 6. All the data is here, but we want to organize it in a box and whisker plot. First, scroll to the bottom or move to the bottom, click that space, and click on whatever you named your data set from A1. That's a score. And we can see here, it lays out nicely. This is the distribution. And so the minimum is 1, the max is 14. And we see here that's actually a mode of 11. That might be useful to us. But we want to make a box and whisker plot because we want the quartiles and stuff. We want to visually see it. Go to menu. I'm going to just push the buttons. So plot type, and I want a box plot number 2, and we see that's where we got our box and whisker. That's how the calculator can do it for us. Once again, the explanation that this is in the video and the notes from yesterday. And if we move the mouse over, we can see, here's our minimum, here's our first quartile at 4, here's our median at 9, here's our third quartile at 12, and here's our maximum at 14. The other thing we might want to do is go back. So we do Control right click. We want to go back to our data. Make sure your cursor is in A1 in the A column. What we're going to do is we're going to manually figure out all that information. We're going to see all that information. So once you're back in the list and spreadsheet menu, number 4 for statistics, 1 for stat calculations, number 1 for one variable statistics. There's all these other things. We're going to be getting to it. Numbers list 1, hit OK. X1 list mix, check that you're taking the data from that A column. Frequency, don't worry about that. If we look at the bottom, first result, that's where all these information is going to go in the B column. Hit OK, and it shows up there. So let's scroll up to the top. We see one variable. The mean is 8.27. We figured that out. The sum of the scores is 91. Sum squared, we'll get to that. That'll be next year. This is standard deviation, another topic. We see there's 11 pieces of data. The minimum is 1. The first quartile is 4. The median is 9. The third quartile is 12, and the max is 14. These are other things. And these are kind of the 5 pieces these are known as the 5 points of the data set. And that's basically it. So good. Do this on the homework. Use the technology as much as you can. If you want to do it by hand, old school, that's fine. But use the technology. Nice.